Hello and good afternoon, collective, or anybody who feels that this message that is connected to this reader that is underneath that we connect, then hello. This is going to be for my earth signs. So anybody of earth sign or with earth sign in their chart, this reading could be for you. It's going to be a love-based reading. Most of the readings I do, I tend to read for twin flame or people on their spiritual journey. One way or another, it's that spiritual ascension, that looking for something more in life. That's what I do. So, first of all, we're going to start with the oracle cards. I've already blessed the area, shuffled, did a few readings this morning. So we're just going to basically get straight into it. Let's turn you around so you can see where we're working from here. Get a better view. Okay. Earth signs. What do I need to know for the earth signs for the remainder of August? Where we've been, where we are, and where they're going. Oh, and 4 dropped out. I wasn't going to do 4, but 4 dropped out, so hey ho, go with the flow. The first card that is going to be ruling this reading is a relationship continues to grow closer. Forgiveness is around the positive resolution to a conflict, and we have the 2 water. So basically, earth signs, what's around you for the remainder of August is a balance. Maybe there's a new way of thinking that you've portrayed, or a new job, or a new love that you've got in mind that's coming forward. Maybe it's the new relationship that you're setting up with yourself and you decided to give love a miss for a little while. I don't know. Just feels very calm. The energy feels really, really calm. Now, looking at the cards, we've got a water, we've got an air, and we have 2 fires. We've just come out of the energy of a celebration, maybe a wedding, a graduation, birth announcement, or maybe it's just this air of knowing who you want to be, and that the need to have more fun needed to come into your existence. Maybe you've been suffering quite deeply and in this very calm, dark, still place, and this is telling me that you've come out of that, and that's in your recent past. So the last month, 6 weeks max, even could be as much as 6 days ago, 3 days ago. This energy kind of just cleared, something just lifted, and it just completely changed. In your current energy, we have the 2 of air. You're in a stalemate, this balance, where it's saying you're unable or unwilling to make a decision, and there may be a stalemate, and maybe you're pretending there isn't a problem. So, have you dealt with the situation that you've just come away from, or have you just kind of ignored it? So if there's something in the background that maybe you thought, actually, I'll deal with it another time, deal with it another time, or deal with it another time, or, you know, a situation or an issue comes up and you're unwilling or unable to make a decision on, I can't put up with this no more, but what are you going to say? Stop doing it, or what? You have to make a decision on, you want to be treated better, you want better. Pretending that the problem isn't there isn't going to make the problem go away. Yeah, so that's maybe why that's, you don't know energy, that very balanced energy. Almost there's yeah, you're at the crossroads, you need to make the decision here. So there's a decision that you need to act upon. And what's coming in the recent new energy coming forward the next few days, could be next 24 hours, could be presently about to get in almost instantly, when this message finds you. This is focus, focus, focus. Because now I feel as though you know what it is that you've been butting heads with yourself about. And now you need to communicate the decision that you've made. But you need to make it clear, maybe with a vision rather than just words. So it might be something that you have to do rather than just say. So if you focus and you communicate what you want with yourself, everybody else is going to be quite obvious what they see. Sometimes words can be spoken in actions, because actions speak louder than words. And I think maybe that's what it's calling for you to do. It's asking you maybe to take advice from somebody who's creative. So that could be somebody who thinks outside of the box in situations and circumstances. And that person, and you'd know who that person were. And I do believe maybe that's a fire person, somebody who's older than you, somebody who's quite feisty and has got that air of not giving a shit. So maybe you've got somebody around you that you can go to in those kind of situations. So that's going to shift this balance into something that's going to be, which we are here for, the Queen of Fire. Sorry, I haven't really showed you I didn't show the last card, did I? No, sorry. Here we have, and the last card here is the Queen of Fire. So we celebrated an issue that you kind of got away from, but there was something to do with that, what you walked away from, that you hadn't quite dealt with, that maybe you kind of put under the rug. And I felt like now you have, that's coming into change, or about to, or you're dealing with it as we speak. But it's telling you that that's going to be okay, because you have to stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. You're independent and you are creative. So this really is going to give you... Okay, I'll do your spin. 1 second. This is... 1 minute, please. Come on, let's have a look quickly.
I've done that finger.
What have you done?
That finger.
I can't see anything. Oh. Go right under the hot tap, because maybe it's gone. Okay, sorry about that. Right, Queen of Fire. So she's a confident, she's warm, she's intelligent, she's graceful. So there's stagnant energy that maybe yesterday, today, or this morning you kind of felt something can happen where you might speak to this advice from someone who's creative, and they're just going to give you a completely different perception, and it's going to put you into focus, and you're going to be able to now communicate what you want, and you're going to be able to take that energy forward, and that movement of energy taking forward is going to make you stretch your wings, fly. Become that independent person with strength. But now you've cleared the issues that were starting to manipulate your mind. Those have now cleared, which is going to lead you into a place of balance, in contentment, ready to move forward. So yes, and the overall energy from the cards tells us that this relationship that you've built with yourself, that is going to maybe bring in a new relationship once you've got here, is going to make you grow closer to anybody who's around you. There's positive resolutions to the conflict. The conflict was here. So although you was going through this conflict, we already knew in the beginning of the reading that there was going to be a positive outcome. So we didn't really have to worry about this Two of Air anyway. So it's telling us not to hold too far back into that. Okay, let's get 2 from the tarot. Sorry, the deck is a bit twisted. Okay, I've seen the High Priestess whilst chopping the cards. So somebody definitely is in their power, as we've seen this Queen of Fire, the High Priest. Yeah, because somebody walked away from something, 3 of Wands. So yeah, walking away from this 3 of Water energy, and then we celebrated. So yeah, the energy is very clear, and this person is now focused on her own cup of love. This Queen of Cups is focusing on her self-love, herself. Yep, it makes sense. Okay, so earth signs. Earth signs. What message do we have for our earth signs in love? Okay, we have the Page of Wands. So there's going to be an offer that's put forward now that you've transformed. This offer's going to come forward. Queen of Swords energy is underneath the Two of Air. Page of Wands is underneath the celebration. So yeah, wedding celebration. So that could be a mini offer of, you do know I always wanted you, don't you? And you do know that you're the only woman I was ever going to marry, because it comes under this celebration marriage card, and it's a page. So it's not really going to be the offer of will you marry me. It's going to be, you do know kind of thing. It's going to be said in wands, in conversation, communication. So it's going to be said in a way that's going to let you know what their intentions are, but not in a way that makes it a formal commitment. This Two of Air energy that you're in and this person is bringing into you, or what's going to make happen, because this is the what happens from this Page of Wands. Who's it going to? Well, it's going to this Queen of Swords energy person who is standing in her light, in her power. This is a woman who's gone through battles, who's now ready to speak her truth and is not scared to stand up for what she believes in. This is a woman who's faced battles in life and has put down her sword many a times in situations where she probably should have stood in her own and she didn't. This woman's learned massive lessons. This woman was unable or willing to make decisions in the past, and that kept herself in the swords energy, but now has released those. And that's exactly what the card above said, this Two of Air. So Gemini, you've come out of this, and now you're willing to speak, because you know what makes you happy is something that you have to ask for. It's not going to just be given to you, and you're willing to speak for your truth now. And under the King of Fire energy, where it's saying focus and communicate, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So somebody has to focus and communicate in which direction they're going in. And I believe it's to say to somebody, well, no, it's not with you, and I'm walking away from that past, because I've got a new abundant future here that I can grow, that's got rainbows and butterflies, and you're in this darkness behind me, and there's my ship, and I'm coming, and I've got off that ship, and I'm coming somewhere else. I want to go towards the light. I'm coming into my own here. And that took a lot of focus for you to understand that you're taking that wrong journey at some point. Right, and what have we got under the fire here? Oh, I'm not going to take that one, because that just dropped out the bottom. Okay. So what have we got for the Queen of Fire? What's here for the Queen of Fire for my earth signs? Okay. Oh, we have the Lovers card. So your choice was to go back to somebody, but you got options. This used to be the choice card. But I really do believe it's to somebody in your past, the love of your life. You're making the choice, or somebody's making the choice to come into you. Okay, so this can go two ways, and we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So overriding, yes. So although the top energy is your energy, the cards are telling me that the bottom row is from your person. It's your person coming in, is going to come in, because now he can see that you've gone into this Queen of Fire energy. You're coming to your own. You've got through these lessons that should have broke you, and they didn't. And this offer wants to come in, because he knows who you are now, and the offer that he gives you is going to be given you with truth, because his sword is up. He's ready to fight for this. This person's not willing to walk away. Because he's made the choice. He knows where his bread's buttered. He knows where he wants to build. And it's with this person from the past, this Gemini here. So this is a very mirrored image. So this is somebody who's in the twin flame collective. This is a collective reading for the Geminis. And it's underwritten there with the King of Cups. Let's do a final outcome with... Let's go with the Lenormand. New deck. I did a reading today with them. Don't really know all the readings, but the kind of Just go with your intuition, go with the flow, see what comes out. Owls, yes, why? Because you've both learnt now. There's knowledge. Look, both of you, two owls here, both have learnt lessons, both have gained this knowledge and power about the journey that you're on. It's a beautiful pairing of two knowledgeable souls that have lived in darkness for so long, and together they're going to be able to come out and live this happy, new, fulfilled life that they've both worked towards. And it seems as though everything just is completely falling into place. You followed your intuition, you've done what you're doing, and it's just pulling this in. I did a collective reading earlier today, and that was exactly the same. So well done, Gemini. It looks like you're about to get paid up for whoever this is, this person here, this person who sees you as the lovers, this person from maybe your past, well, definitely from your past, or somebody, yeah. Happy August.